Alright, boys, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So, that was a pretty weird intro. Anyways, so, number one is this, dude, this guy's category is freaking massive. I'm just gonna tell you that right off the bat. Number one, as you guys can clearly see, dude, this category is freaking huge. I mean, we got our GOAT. We got the GOAT Garlic Jr. on the team, so already you guys can tell this team's going to be freaking insane. We got goddamn Garlic Jr. in here, boys. We got all the Ultimate Gohans. So, basically what this category is called is Entrusted Will, and I think just based off of the name, you can kind of get a description of what the category is. So just kind of like a brief one would be kind of like inheriting the will or like the ideals or like the philosophy of someone before you. So that's basically what this category is. The best example would probably be Bardock with the Will of the Saiyans, like the entrusted Will of the Saiyans, and trying to resist Frieza and trying to stop Frieza. Another one is Trunks himself, you know, like him wanting to, you know, save the future, him wanting to prevent certain things from happening in the future, you know, him coming back to the past, you know, saving it from the androids, entrusting, with him being entrusted with the will of his master Gohan. So that's basically what this category is. I mean, I could just do a quick rundown. Again, Piccolo is here because, you know, when he was younger in his Majunior form, is what we, you know, knew him as. Young Piccolo was known as Majunior. He was given the will of his father, technically his father, though, again, Namekians technically are asexual and they reproduce asexually, but that's a whole different story. He inherits the will of his father, Demon King Piccolo, so that's why Piccolo is there. So, you know, Majunior was basically there trying to carry out the will of his dad, also known as Demon King Piccolo. This Piccolo here is there because, again, when he gets in, when he fuses with Kami, so number one with Kami, so when he fuses with Kami, and then when he fuses with Nail. When he fuses with Kami and Nail, he also takes on their will. Like, for example, Nail wanted to stop Frieza, Kami wanted to stop the androids, so he inherits their will when he absorbs them. Obviously, we know with the Kaioken Gokus, you know, wanting to save the planet. Obviously, the Tournament of Power Gokus, so basically all the UIs, you know, wanting to save his universe. The Super Saiyan 2 Gohans, I don't even really need to explain. You know, Sword of Hope Trunks, it's in the name. Namek Goku, you know, wanting to save his friends and wanting to defeat Frieza. You know, so basically this category is just like carrying on the will of someone else and, you know, basically fighting to defend it. So that's basically what this category is. Now that was a pretty long-ass description of what this category is, but moving on. So basically what we have here is just everything that's going to be coming to JP Dokkan. So we do have the Prime Battle, LR Trunks' details. We have the new Heart Virus Goku. So both his TUR and his SSR, as well as the TUR of Trunks and the SSR of Trunks. And then we have two new EZAs, being the free-to-play physical android. I think this is 13 and 14. And then this is, no wait, this is Android 13. I think this is Android 14 and 15. So these two are going to get EZAs. Both of these guys are free-to-play units, by the way. So, you know, they are units you can go ahead and easily farm up. This guy is in the Baba shop. You have to buy him with Incredible Gems. And then this guy's in a story event. Alright, so now we have the details for LR Prime Battle Trunks. Now, before we actually no, let me do this, because I actually wanted to quickly pull up Trunks just so I can see his details, because there's a specific thing I wanted to look at, which are my boy's stats. Yeah, it's legendary power, and there we are. All right. So these are my boy's stats. So he's got pretty good stats, 15,775 to defense. Okay, so his new leader skill is going to be Future Saga 4 Key 130%. So again, that's a pretty good leader skill for free-to-play players out there. You know, you can legitimately run that as a leader skill. His super attack is the burning attack. Wait, never mind. Let me start over. I am messing up here. Okay. Leader skill is Future Saga 4Q 130%. His 12 key super attack is the burning attack, raises defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage. So again, the fact that he raises defense on his 12 key is really good, because then that means you want to go kind of like full additionals for this unit. His 18 key super attack, which is Change the Future, massively raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Now this is a little bit disappointing. I wish it was maybe massively raises attack and then just still raises defense for 1 turn. But again, if you get lucky and you get additionals, you know, he is still going to be raising his defense. So his new passive, True Ending, 40% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets another 40% when launching a super attack. So in total, he's getting what, like 80%? He gets 3 key if there's 1 enemy, so that's already pretty powerful. You know, his links, you know, as well as he himself giving keys, always a really, really good passive thing to have. He gets 8 key and 40% attack and defense when facing 2 or more enemies, and then he gains 3 key and 40% attack and defense when landing a finishing blow on the enemy for the rest of the battle. Alright. This Trunks is really good. The reason I say that, and even though some people might be like, you know, he really doesn't look that good, is take a look at this guy's stats. Like I said, he's got 15,775 to defense. That is a lot. That is an insane amount of defense. That is probably one of the highest defensive stats in the game. Not even joking. That is really good. And again, this guy is essentially built for Super Battle Road. Even before his EZA, this guy was decent in Super Battle Road. Obviously not extreme Super Battle Road, but even in just regular, this guy was actually fairly decent. But again, this on top of this, because again, you're basically going to be getting a guaranteed 80%, plus the 3 key if you're only fighting 1 enemy. If you're fighting multiple enemies, which are more than likely going to be in Super Battle Road, you're going to be getting a total of 120% attack and defense and 8 key. Like 8 key and 120% attack and defense. Like, that's really good. Plus, if you actually kill an enemy, which could and could not be a hard thing to do, like, that really depends, you're gonna get another 3 key and another 40% attack and defense. So at this Trunks' best, this guy is gonna get 11 key and 160% attack and defense at this Trunks' maximum level, which you could, what I would argue, fairly easily able to get. Because again, this guy's super attack level is going to be 25 out of 25. He's got 19,330 attack. Again, that's fairly good, so this guy's going to be hitting hard. His link set is also really good. You know, Super Saiyan Cold Judgment gives extra defense, by the way. Royal Lineage, Dismal Future, Shattering the Limit, Legendary Power. So he's going to be doing a lot of damage. So getting this last part of his passive where he gets a permanent 3 key and 40% attack and defense buff for the rest of battle is really powerful. Like, this is really good. So if you're, you know, a free-to-play player and you still haven't beaten like Extreme AGL Super Battle Road, guess what? This Trunks is gonna help you there immensely. Like, because this Trunks is not hard to rainbow. Like, this is someone that you would rainbow. Like, I would rainbow this guy because his EZA is really good. The only difficulty is grinding the medals. That's the only hard part. But other than that, this EZA is really good, man. I really love what they did with this guy. They actually made him a Super Battle Road killer. Next up is the EZA STR Android 13. So again, this is the guy that you have to buy in the Baba Shop. Keep that in mind. He is only able to be grinded through the Baba Shop. Alright. So he raises attack and defense. So he's a defensive stacker. Alright, that's a really powerful effect. effect. It's a really powerful effect right there, the fact that he's stacking attack and defense. So he gets 130% attack. He reduces damage by 30% when key is 8 or more. So he has no defense at the start of turn. He only has damage reduction if your key is 8 or more, which again is not going to be hard to do if you're getting a super attack, which is 12 key. He gets 130% attack and defense when facing an enemy whose name includes Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, or Piccolo. Now, this can be a bad condition, but the thing is, it's really not that hard to fulfill the condition of fighting a Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, or Piccolo. Trunks and Piccolo might be a little bit hard, that's like entirely circumstantial, but Goku and Vegeta is like 90% of this game. Like, for example, the legendary Goku event. You're more than likely going to be able to get a Goku enemy there. The legendary Vegeta event that's eventually going to come. This guy's going to be able to hit that part of his passive against Vegeta. Certain Super Battle Road stages have Goku and Vegeta units, so yes, it really sucks that he still has this condition, but it's not going to be as bad as you think, because again, he is stacking defense. Like, keep that in mind. He is still stacking defense, so it's not like he's entirely terrible. He also gets 70% attack and defense when your team has androids 14 and 15 attacking in the same turn. Now, this part of his passive is actually pretty good, because if we go to the androids category team, again, this guy right here, you want to run this guy with android 14 and 15. The reason for that is because, let me pull up androids again. Let me pull 14 and 15. Where are they? They're right here. Is because of their link set. Because again, they're going to share things like Red Ribbon Army, which is 10% attack and defense, Android Assault, which is 20% defense, Tough as Nails, which is another defensive link. Okay, these guys don't have big bad bosses, but again, this, Android 13 has it. Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and then Shattering the Limit. So they literally share 6 out of 7 links together. Oh wait, I clicked on a pop-up ad, but they share 6 out of 7 links. You are going to run this unit with a 13 because these guys are able to foresee enemy super attacks. They are able to foresee enemy super attacks if you have an Android 13 attacking in the same turn. And again, their link set is really good, so you want to run these two together either way. So this is not a hard condition. So he's basically going to have 200% attack and 70% defense at the start of turn, plus he's stacking, plus he also gets this massive buff if you're facing a Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, or Piccolo. So again, it's not the worst thing ever. Like, this is pretty good. Actually, no, not even pretty good. This is really good. By the way, this is a super, super good EZA. Alright, and for the last EZA we have is 14 and 15 themselves, which again adds to their usability, because again, they're gonna EZA, so they're actually gonna be a very, very solid unit. Alright, so they don't stack, but they do lower attack and defense. They get 90% attack and defense. They gain another 29% attack and defense when launching a super attack, plus an additional 90% attack and defense and foresees enemy super attacks for the rest of battle. So this is permanent, by the way. When your team has Android 13 attacking in the same turn, reduces damage received by 30% and all allies 30% attack and defense when your team has Fusion Android 13 attacking in the same turn. Alright, so these guys, they're basically restricted to 2 teams. You only want to be running 14 and 15 on androids, target Goku. That's basically it, unless Artificial Life Forms has Fusion 13. Yeah, alright, he does. So you only want to be running this unit on like basically 3 out of their 4 category teams. Like, you want to run Android 13 with them, and guess what? You have a free-to-play unit right here. This is a free-to-play unit who is very good, who is going to link up really well with these guys. So there is no way that I would not rainbow these guys. These guys are good. Because if we go back to it, again, this alone, because again, having Android 13 in the same turn is a little bit of a problem in, you know, if you don't get them slot 1 together. But at this unit's best, they're going to be getting 180% attack and defense. They're going to be able to foresee enemy super attacks, and they're getting 29% on super. Plus, their link set is really good. Like I said, Red Ribbon RB, 10% attack and defense, Android Assault, 20% defense, Tough as Nails, 20% defense and 5% damage reduction, Cold Judgment, which gives 25% defense, and then of course Nightmare, and then, well, Fear and Faith is basically a key link, and then Nightmare is an attack link. But again, these guys are going to be really solid defensively, like really, really good. So again, I would not sleep on these guys. These guys are really good. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for the video so far. I am not sure if there is anything else, but I think that's it. Because again, we just basically have the data download with all the assets in the game. The truth. Yep. I wish I had a private server, goddammit. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh yeah, Ultra Impact. I completely forgot about that game. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. You guys can let me know what you guys think about all these EZAs. Again, I actually can't wait for this to come to global, because again, my JP account is nowhere, you know, near the level where I can actually main JP Dokkan. So again, I am going to have to wait for this to come to global, but again, I think they did a wonderful job with every single one of these units. Like, every single one of these units is really well designed. And like I said, do not sleep on 14 and 15 and Android 13. This is probably going to be one of the best free-to-play rotations in the game. And I'm not even joking. Like, you run these two as a rotation in like the Legendary Goku event or even the Legendary Vegeta event, and these guys are going to literally decimate everything. This is a really good rotation. They're really, really powerful. Because again, this guy can be slot 1, 14 and 15 can be slot 2, because again, very obviously these guys aren't going to be nearly as good as him, because again, he's stacking. But again, they're going to be a devastating combo. So that, I mean, like I said, that is going to do it for today's video. You guys can let me know also what you guys think of Trunks' category team, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.